Hey, it's Jackie. Okay, I wanted to show you guys, I wanted to do a little tutorial about how to depot and then make your own little like Z palette type of deal with a DVD case. So, alright, so what you need is a candle, the eyeshadow that you want to depot or whatever sort of, you know, makeup that you want to take out, and a push pin, which I have lost. Great. Okay. I'm going to show you how to do this. It's really simple, and not only that, it's going to save you guys a lot of space in your makeup collection. When I depotted and made this little guy, and this still has crap on it from when the kids did my makeup, when I made this one, I have like 3 8-pan palettes in this from Wet n Wild and a couple of trios, or like one trio and then some little like random eyeshadows over here. So this is what you do. You're going to go ahead and get your candle lit, and with these ones it's really easy to do. The first thing that you want to do is peel off all the plastic. You know, if you have a label on the back of your eyeshadow, you're going to want to go ahead and peel that off first. I'm going to chip the nails that I just painted, I'm sure. Okay, so once that is peeled off, we are ready to go. Alright, now what you're going to do, so go ahead and open your eyeshadow, alright, and what we're going to do is hold this, we're going to depot these one at a time, okay, so we're going to go ahead and first you're going to just hold this over the flame. And basically what we're doing is we're melting the, you know, packaging and the glue on the back of these, so these are going to be easy to pop out. So what you're going to do, and you can see it start to melt it on the back, when it starts to do that, you can just go ahead and pop that right out. Did you see how easily that came out with the pin? I'll show you the next one. Alright, so you're just going to hold it. Alright, so just hold it over the flame. You want to move back and forth. You're not trying to burn, you know, this packaging entirely, even though that's kind of what I did. And once it starts to melt, and you'll be able to tell on the back when it, you know, it's going to change the look of it a little bit. Once it starts to melt, all you have to do is push from the bottom with your pin and pop out, oops, pop out your little eyeshadow. Ow, that's hot. Let's do it with the third one. So just melt it. And pop it out. Alright, so once you have your eyeshadows out that you want, I'm going to show you now how to make, your little Z palette dupe. Alright, so what you need is a DVD case. Obviously, I don't do cardio dance that much, but I have this. Okay, so when you open the case, the first thing you're going to do is remove the paper, okay? We don't care about that. That's garbage. Alright, now, when I open this one, this is how the case is going to look, okay? What we're going to be getting rid of is this circular part where the DVD was held in. And I think the best way to do this is with scissors. I think this is the safest way. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is bend back these little nubbins so you have a place to start your cut. All right. And we're just going to go ahead, and now girls, this is not the easiest thing that you're ever going to do. I'm not going to lie to you, okay? This is going to be a little bit of a pain in the neck. You're going to have to wrestle with this just a little bit to get this all cut out. But it's worth it. All right. So, these scissors suck. And I found too that some DVD cases are easier than others to open or to cut. And you want to make sure that you're not cutting the plastic part. We want this to stay intact. All we want to do is cut this out. And obviously this thick circular part is going to be the hardest part to get cut through. Okay? To cut through. So I'm going to cut along the seam here, but you want to make sure that you leave a little bit of a border because you need this to have, you know, some stability because this is going to be how you open and close it. You also want to make sure that you go ahead and you really want to make sure you keep the little clips intact that are going to go ahead and shut it. Like my main clips in this one are on the side, and then, you know, you have this little center guy right here. So be mindful of that. Alright, truth be told, it's not the easiest thing you're ever going to do, but you want it to essentially look like this when you're done. If I can get this off, it'll be great. And if not, nobody really cares. Yeah, I need to get the little nubbin off right here. Forget about it. Okie doke. So on this bottom side where you have these little, snap pieces that held in, like, I don't know, the cover art or whatever the hell these are. Cut these suckers right off. Okay. And that's that. Okay, so now you have a just slightly mangled little DVD case here. So basically we cut away all of where the DVD used to be and we left this other side intact. This is going to be the backing for where we put our makeup. The way that we make this cute is with duct tape. Okay, they have all these pattern duct tapes that are like precious now. So do whatever pattern you want. I like having you know, they're cheap. They're, you know, a few bucks a piece. And I like having, you know, different patterns just so I'm able to quickly identify, you know, which palette I'm grabbing for. So what we're going to go ahead and do with this is find the edge first. Okay, so just measure and cut. Alright, and you're going to want to put it right on the edge like that. So I do the back edge first, fold these little guys down like a present, okay? All right. And we're going to do that with the back now. Flip it over, and we're going to cover the back completely. God, these scissors suck. They can barely cut through duct tape. I'm surprised they made it through that plastic. All right. Then we're going to go ahead and do the remaining 3 sides. And I like going on the back of it. It was like the first strip of tape we did, and then I like to do a second layer on the back edge where it opens and closes. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Alright, so when you have finished taping everything, it's going to look like this, but you're going to have taped it shut, essentially. And what you do now is get a utility knife or an X-Acto knife, or if you have a sharp paring knife, that'll work as well. And what we're going to do is, I find it easiest to start on the front. You will kind of feel where that seam is, where it opens, and we're just going to cut all along the seam, okay? Basically, your X-Acto knife will find that seam on its own. Don't cut yourself. Alright, and it's just important to make sure that you are cut all the way around, obviously, so it opens around on the 3 sides. You're going to have something that looks like this. Alright, now what we're going to do is, now obviously Z-Packs are usually magnetic, and that's, you know, one of the great things about them is, you know, you can swap out your makeup, essentially. But one, not every makeup is going to be able to be magnetized in there. So sometimes you either will have to add a magnet or something like that. And with this, you know, for my own personal use, I don't really care about removing it. So what I do is I go ahead and I will glue these in, actually, into your palette. So you can go ahead and, you know, lay them all out in whatever sort of order that, you know, you deem fit. And go ahead and glue them in there. And you can either use like an E6000 glue, or a hot glue gun will work as well. But then when you're done, you've got your own little case. This will fit a ton of makeup in it. I have put, you know, here's one that I've made that has my blushes in it, and some bronzers, and a highlighter in it. And then this is a third one that I've made. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be all, you know, just rectangular products. You can kind of, you know, customize it to your choosing. And obviously I still have room in here for, you know, some other things if I want to fit it in there. But I hope this tutorial was helpful for you. You know, I know with my makeup collection I have got a lot of stuff, and I really didn't want to spend, you know, all this money buying Z palettes. Rather spend it on buying more makeup. So here's, you know, a nearly free way to do the same thing, and I hope you girls have a great day. Bye.